Hey guys, I'm just Josh and welcome back to the next episode of Baba Is You. Every time I look at the clock, the alarm clock that's in my room where I'm recording this currently, I freak out because I forgot to set it back for spring, or not back, but forward, I guess. I didn't spring the clock. Wait, it says it's 4:36, but it's actually 3:36. Why would it be that? That would be if spring. I don't know how time works. Anyway, the clock's wrong by an hour, and I always think it's later than it is, but it's not. And then I'm okay. Anyway, shut up. Dumb story. Let's continue with the next episode of Baba Is You. A little bit of difficulty in the last one, but we still managed to solve 4 puzzles, which is exciting. Let's go to level 4-9 moving floor. Gonna have more conveyor belts. Of course we are. The conveyor belts so far have not tricked me, but I'm still drinking tea, by the way. They've proven semi-tricky, I guess is a nicer way of saying that I'm a dummy. Okay, so clearly we need to get this win. Let's go through conditions. Belt is shift. Kiki is you. I'm both Baba and Kiki. Oh no, I'm not Baba. Baba's just the victory. Kiki is you. Hedge is stop. Bug is defeat. So, what do we need to do? Well, so we need to get this win out of here. The issue, obviously, is that if we try to walk here, we get stuck here and we're here forever. Forever and ever. And then after we come down here to push this out, we need to go this direction. The same problem occurs. Belt will always be shift, so we're gonna get stuck here and we're gonna get stuck here. So we really just need something to fill these gaps. We need to fill this space, we need to fill this space, and we need to fill this space. And to do so, we have 2 flags. What can we do with those flags? Well, they're pushable. So obviously you could do something like that and send that one on its merry way. That's 1 spot filled up. You could do something like this and put the is over there and send that is on its merry way. Then you've reached yourself a little bit of a conundrum because you can't get the last one just by the virtue of how you've done things. But we have more than enough pieces here to do what we need to do. So let's try this a little bit differently. Let's maybe line this up like this. And how about something like this? There we go. The flag is now in there. Let's get this is situated right there. Let's get this push right here. This one seems like it's not too bad. Push that through there. Then you got flag is. Get this set up here. Am I crazy or is this gonna work? Has this worked for us? Oh, but flag is no longer pushed, and I'm gonna be pushed onto the flag. Aha! I see. It's not quite that simple. It is not quite that simple, except that it still might be. Here's what I'm thinking. Let's set up a flag here. Let's set up a flag here. Let's set up an is here. Oops. Let's do it's not quite as simple as I thought, because we can do flag is push, but then that flag is gone 5 ever. Then we can do, obviously, you know, we can use this to push this and this to push this, but we still have the same conundrum. We don't get stuck over top the is. So really the best scenario for us, there's 2 ways we can solve this. We can either put the flags here in these spots, but we have to maintain flag is push, or while flag is push, we need to use the flags to get text into there, which I think is how we're actually gonna do it. So let's put the is here and let's sacrifice 1 flag to the text gods. While flag is still push, let's do this exact same thing. Let's put push here and let's sacrifice a piece of text to the flag gods. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. That is not going to work. What if we do it this way? What if we do something like this instead? Say that flag is push, flag will be push in just a second, and we were to do something. It's still not really gonna work because I'm gonna lose the push, And then I'll still have flag, but now I can't push this flag. I think I like this way better than trying to maintain flag is push. Because we could get the is in here, and then we could get the flags in here, but I don't see how we do that without losing flag is push. So I think we just need to get 3 pieces of text in these 3 little cubby holes. It's really just gonna be, so this is one, we've solved it. There's a lot of these that the solution is actually rather simple. It's the execution of the solution that maybe is a bit more difficult. Let's try something like this. Let's try something like this. Let's get as much space as possible. Flag is push. Push this into here. We still have... Okay. Now that we've got the push where we want it to, can I do this? And then say flag is push, and then sacrifice the flag, but then I'm still sacrificing one of these as well. I think that's kind of gonna be how we're gonna do it though. Okay, here, this is an example of one that there's no reason for you to sit here and watch me try 50,000 ways of doing this. This is the solution. I just need to find the correct permutation. You know, there's 1,000 permutations I could do, but there's only one that actually works. So allow me to find the correct permutation, join you in a couple seconds, and then we will put the pieces where they need to go. Okay, all right. I figured it out. It took a little bit. I'm not gonna, you know, the video's cut, so we're not gonna, it'd be embarrassing to tell you how many minutes it took, but it took a decent amount. Okay, so what I figured out, and what I think is gonna work, I didn't actually like test it through to see if it's gonna work, which I probably should have, but we're not going to. So I noticed that these 2 areas were separate, and so what I realized is I could use, remember the issue is when we put the flags here and then we had to use the text, flag no longer became push, so the flags didn't work. However, if you take this in 2 separate steps and we start with sending a flag down here, we can keep flag as push right here and go push win out. That's step 1 of the equation done. What we can then do is the flags don't need to be pushed anymore because now we're gonna use text. So you can push the is here and the is here from flag is, and you can create yourself a nice little walking platform to push out the win, to make Baba win, and to touch Baba. There you go. That's a nice use of editing. That is a fantastic use of editing. Area clear, by the way. That is a good use of editing to save you guys like 7 minutes of valuable time that it took me to figure that solution out. And oh great, there's an even harder version of it. Let's not do that yet. Let's go to level 10 instead, which is the loveliest house in all of the land. Level Forest-10. Oh, I get it. The house is made of love. This doesn't seem too bad right off the bat. There's no belts, which is pretty much an instant. +1 for me if we're on Reddit. Text is float. Water is sink. Baba is you. But we have access to Baba is you. So clearly we're gonna wanna be something else here. Potentially. Or we're gonna wanna duplicate something. Love and door is stop. Can't get out. Can't get out. Can't get out. Key and rock is push, but where is the key? Key is open. Well. So, I'll also obviously flag is win. Door is shut, key is open. So step 1 here is we have the word key here. We need to create a key of some sort. So the easiest way we could do this is to say that, well, rock is key. Then it doesn't really matter what rock is because guess what? Rock is key. And oh, by the way, also, key is push. What if we said that key is push and rock? I think that's just gonna turn it into a rock. which makes no sense, but let's see. Yeah, that's just gonna turn it into a rock, which we don't want, so let's undo that. So what we can do here is, you know, obviously we have the key, we can put the key in the door. However, that's only half the battle because water is still sink. Because water is still sink. So we need to, this is gonna be extremely weird. Because unless I'm crazy, unless I'm insane, which is possible, we need a way to duplicate an object. We need 2 of this object. The law of conservation of mass says this should not be possible because we don't have a has. If we had like rock has key or key has rock, we could put the key in here and then get a rock out of it and then do the whole thing over again, but we don't have a has. So I think right here we're gonna learn how to duplicate an object without a has, which we can use in future levels. Because otherwise the problem is, Nope, never mind. We don't need to do that at all. Forget what I said because that is physically impossible. That is physically impossible and is not how we're gonna do things. What we're gonna do instead is be very, very happy. Why are we happy, you may ask? Well, we are very happy because text is float. What's that going to allow us to do? Okay, well, first of all, you did this backwards because you were supposed to make that rock was actually a key. You're supposed to make that rock is a key, and then you're supposed to make that key is push. And then you're gonna open the door. That's step 1. Well, how does this help us? Well, what you'll notice next is they place this water is sink. You gotta notice they placed this real close to the edge for us, which is nice because what can we do here? Well, we could say something crazy like water is sink and push. We have an and, we have a push. We could say that water is sink and push, and then we can push the water and get out. Now, I think we're gonna have to do some weird shenanigans where we become the key for a second so that we can realign this Baba is you to be sideways, because as you'll see right now, we can take this and, which we wanna line up right here. We can take this push, which we want to line up right here, but we don't have enough remaining text elements to get it where it needs to go. We don't have nearly enough text elements to get it where it needs to go. So what we probably need, and it's gonna be tough. So as you can see here, with just 3, we need 4? Do we even have enough then? Because to get it up here, we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces of text. These will be up here and we need 8 extra and we only have 6. So is that actually possible? I'm thinking it's not actually possible and that my genius solution may not be a genius solution. Unless we can get Baba is you with the and at the top and push it. I mean, at that rate though, we may as well just say water is sink and you. Well, that won't work because we need to keep Baba is you. Okay. I mean, we clearly need to do something. They wouldn't, excuse me. They wouldn't give us access to Baba is you unless we needed to become something else. That's like the go-to, always guaranteed, like, you know, if they give you access to this, you're gonna change characters at some point. So for example, we may wanna do rock is you. That doesn't really do much for us, but like I said, we could then realign the Baba so that Baba now comes over here. Which doesn't do much for us, so never mind. Let's go back to, this text theory took me off my rails for a second. Let's get back grounded in reality. Maybe not reality, but what I originally thought was we're gonna turn something into two things. So, how can we turn this rock into something else? Rock is key. I got it. I have it. Is this gonna work? Can I duplicate something this way? I think we're, like, again, I got a little off track here. I think we're gonna find out that this is possible. If I say that rock is key and Baba, will it turn into two things? We may have done this before, by the way, and I just forgot. It does turn into two things. Okay. You can't see it, but I just threw up my arms in duh. Because that's very easy at this point now. Now we just make key push. We push the key into the door slot. We sacrifice one Baba to the river, and the other one walks free. Okay. Sure. More complicated than it needed to be. I had the right, here's, you ever take a test? You ever taken like an SAT test, a map test, a Scantron, any kind of test with multiple choice answers? What do they tell you? Go with your gut, kid. Sorry, that was just what my teacher sounded like. They always tell you to go with your gut, because guess what? It's typically right the first time. Unfortunately, I had some bad salmon for lunch today, so my gut's a little off. So my gut actually told me right and then wrong and then right again. Supermercado is where we're gonna go next. Okay, at first I thought we didn't have time. Oh my God, there's belts. At first I didn't think we'd have time through this level, but then I remembered it took me like 7 minutes to solve that one. So I get to cut an extra 7 minutes out. So we actually have plenty of time to do this. Okay, rock is push, Baba is you. By the way, I also totally lied. Just because they gave us access to Baba Is You last time, we didn't actually become anything else. So I'm stupid. Good grief, what do we have here? Okay, so we have a supermarket, obviously. Can't you tell by these things here? We obviously need to make this belt shift upwards so that when we go up, we can say that flag is win. What's the issue there? Well, the issue there seems to be that as soon as we do that, the belts are gonna become walls, which means we will be trapped. So for example, as soon as we do like, well, we're already trapped, which isn't great. Why do I have this rock? Rock is push? Oh, okay, so we can send the rock on our behalf if we want to. Does absolutely nothing for us by going that way, but you know, you can theoretically do that. We could say that belt is right. And okay, here's what we can do. Step one might be send the rock. It's gonna block for you, except you went too far and now you're stuck. You're gonna send the rock, it's gonna block for you. Then you're gonna say belt is right, which is gonna allow you to still get stuck there, so never mind. A lot of resets here. Hold on. Wall is wall and stop. So we can't make wall anything else. We need to get this up. Okay, so let's start by pushing. Hold on to the right, just in case. Let's start by saying belt is up. That's gonna allow us to get back. That's also going to allow us to get to the flag and then get trapped here, so don't do that. Reset until you get back to safety. All right, I think I got it. I mean, I have some pieces here. What are the pieces? Well, watch this. So we're gonna make belt is right, but we're going to make it this way. We're going to make belt is up. Kind of weird, right? We're gonna make belt is up. Shoot, that doesn't work. I was gonna try to send this right. Oh, you got it backwards. Okay, hold on. Hold on, you can still do this. Make belt is up. Bring the up out. Shoot. Okay, hold on. You've done it. You've done it, but you just haven't quite got it yet. Okay, we're gonna make belt is up. Same thing here. Put belt is up. Belt is up. You're gonna bring the up out. It still doesn't do what I need it to do. You see the conundrum here, by the way. You see the conundrum here. So what I wanted to do, we need to send the rock upwards. Okay, I figured out how to do it. It's a little confusing. So we need to make belt is up. Let's try making belt is up and then just bringing everything back. Let's just like bring it over here for me to work with. That's gonna make things a lot easier. So what I need to do is somehow simultaneously, belt needs to be up, but belt then needs to be right. Does it? Like, we could obviously just do something like this, but that's not gonna get us there fast enough. So we can push this up, it's gonna push it into place, but in that same period of time, we need to get over here and into there, which there just isn't enough time to do. There just isn't enough time to get over there. So what I was thinking is we could set it on there and then have belt is right. Hold on. Let's get the elements. Let's go all the way over here. It's a little tight over here, I know. It's a little tight over here. It's close working quarters, obviously. Well, that's obviously not it. It's close working quarters. This one's kind of melting my brain cells. I know what we have to do. The rock's purpose is to send, because obviously if we send us up there, we're never getting back out. So we need to send the rock up there to push flag is win into place. But somehow in that same period of time, we need to get from here, pushing the rock up, all the way to here. The way I was thinking we could do something like that, what I was originally trying to do over here is set up, you know, belt is blank, and then sending, this doesn't work though. So you could have belt is right, but then as soon as you place this here, it's gonna go to the right, which is a problem. Then I was gonna make it so that belt is up, but then it's gonna get sent into this little cubby hole here, and obviously that doesn't do anything for us. Excuse me. What if we sent, maybe we don't send the rock. Can I send, let's try the same thing here. Let's bring all this. What if I just sent the text? Text isn't float. Hold on. Okay. So if I said that belt is up, if I said that belt is up, wait. Hold on. Send the whole thing. Okay, it still makes belt as well. And where in the world does the rock come in? Oh, this one hurts. Where would the rock be used? Can I become the rock? Just like send the rock through here and then become the rock? I literally just don't know where to even start with this one. So I may end this one here. My 7 minutes that I used on the other one have now been spent frying my brain cells. I'm telling you, man, the belt stuff is hard. The belt ones get me really good. I think, like, usually I can at least get like a general idea of how I'm supposed to solve this. I have like the most basic outline. Like if you were outlining a paper, typically you'd be like, this is gonna be my first paragraph, these are gonna be my 3 main points, and this is gonna be my conclusion. I've essentially just, on this one, written intro, 3 main points, and conclusion. I don't know what those intro, 3 main points, and conclusion are, but I know where they're supposed to go. For example, I know that we're supposed to send something, we're supposed to make the belt up, to send something up here, but it needs to be delayed enough that we can get over here. The other possibility is like, the problem is when you change one thing, they all change. Like we could put the rock there. We could put the rock there. We can then make belt up. We can then bring belt over here. What about wall is up? Like, is that, I don't think that's gonna do anything, but. No, wall is up does absolutely nothing. If we then make belt is right, I don't have enough. The issue there is I don't have enough text. I do not have enough text to make what I want to happen happen. What I want to happen is to do something like this and run. I don't have enough time, man. There's just not even close to enough time. And you could make belt is right, but then as soon as you send this up the river, it just gets stuck, man. It just gets stuck and there's not enough pieces of text. There's not enough pieces of text to it. All right, this one hurts. This one, yeah, I'm not even gonna. I honestly just don't even want to try to figure out the solution to this one because I don't think I have it in me. Level 11 supermarket. Bam, no grocery shopping for me today. Thanks guys for watching. I don't like ending on such a sour note like that, but now it has been enough time to end this one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hopefully the next ones aren't that bad, otherwise we may be moving on from the deep forest. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see ya next time.